Hello everyone, Sam Seed here. I have some fantastic news. I watched the Battlefield 6 multiplayer reveal, and I just have to say, wow, this was incredible. Everything that I was seeing out of this is what I was hoping for in this new game. I think that people who are a fan of older games in this series are going to see everything that they want with this new iteration. And I just have to say that I'm even more excited than I initially was when I heard that some of the rumors about what was going to be in this new game. And I just want to go over 6 of my top things that I saw in the reveal that I think that shows that Battlefield is back, baby. Classes have returned in Battlefield 6. This is a long mainstay of the series, and I'm happy to report that they've decided to bring it back for Battlefield 6. We have all the classic roles such as Assault, Recon, Engineer, and Support, and they all have their own unique equipment and specializations. With the Assault class, they are the frontline fighters and they excel in pushing objectives and breaching defenses. They have a grenade launcher on their weapon that will blow holes in defenses and take out your enemies. With Recon, they are more long-range support with enemy spotting using their motion sensors. They are typically on the edges of the map, sniping people and spotting enemies. They also have drones that they can fly up into the air and get a nice overview of the map where they can see where your enemies are located. They can also use a laser-guided system to help support people who are trying to take down enemy aircraft. Engineer is a vehicle specialist who repairs allies and destroys enemy vehicles. They have rocket launchers and mines that they can lay on the ground to be able to take out those vehicles, and they are also the only one out of all of these classes that can repair vehicles and gun placements. Support, they're the ones that are going to take you out of the firefight if they need to. There's new feature where you can actually drag your friendly combatants out of danger while you're healing them. There was this awesome point where they show your guy as you're dragging them away, he's shooting people to protect you while you're trying to save your life, which is a really cool feature. There's a lot of new features within Battlefield 6 in regard to movement. This system has been totally revamped for the new game. There are a lot of things to unpack here, so I'll just get into it. One of the things that I saw that was really cool in the reveal trailer was the option to do crouch sprinting. This will allow people to move quickly while staying low, keeping out of the line of fire or reducing visibility, and making it easier to dodge incoming fire from the enemies, as well as sneaking through tight spaces. Another feature that was really cool is combat diving. Players can dive into cover or through windows, gaining a brief moment of invulnerability and allowing for dramatic escapes or aggressive pushes. Tactical landing is something that's new for this series as well. After falling from height, players can do a tactical roll to reduce impact and recover faster, minimizing vulnerability during vertical maneuvers. There's also the option to lean around corners and peek, as well as mounting your weapons, which I think is great that they've brought some of these features back. I believe in some of the older Battlefield games, you could mount weapons, but the leaning and peeking definitely seems to be something new for this series. And then dragging and revive. I think this is so cool to be able to grab a guy, pull them out of the line of fire while you're reviving them in order to keep both you and your teammate out of danger. There are a lot of new maps in Battlefield 6, 9 in total from when the game releases, and I'm sure there's going to be more once the Battle Pass rolls out. Operation Firestorm looks to be a remake from the original Battlefield 3, I'm super excited for this one. It's a fan favorite of the series, and it's looked like they've revamped the visuals to be more modern and changed up the mechanics, featuring the oil fields and explosive hazards. Empire State is a very interesting map, very urban style with skyscrapers, rooftop combat, and destructible environment. Brooklyn, I think, is also going to be a new fan favorite. You're going to walk around in New York, see the Brooklyn Bridge, which is also another map that they're going to have just up there. Very little cover to hide behind, very high intense combat with that one. The Siege of Cairo was also a really interesting one, with lots of urban warfare in Egypt, very narrow streets and corridors with ancient ruins and modern buildings. Qatar was also one that was very cool that they showed off a little bit during this reveal. Very industrial zone with factories, train yards, underground tunnels as well. So I'm very interested to see how players will strategize with these new maps and even some of the old fan favorites. Portal mode returns to Battlefield 6 as well. Expanding on features that were used in Battlefield 2042, there are new options to create custom maps and modes with this incredibly powerful sandbox. Custom map creation, game mode design, XP progression support, as well as an improved UI and sharing tools will allow people to have an expansive array of tools at their disposal to be able to make amazing content. The UI has been improved as well in Battlefield 6. Several UI improvements aimed at enhancing usability, clarity, and customization as well. There's a revamped server browser that will make things a lot more clear on the main menu. Full XP progression and ease of navigation will allow people to get into the game quickly and access their favorite modes. There's a 3D minimap as well, a spawn screen that will be able to show terrain elevation, building layouts in full 3D. Improved movement indicators will allow you to have visual cues to show when vaulting, leaning, or diving, as well as streamlined class and loadout menus. All these features combined, I think, will make things a lot easier to jump into the fray and get gaming. One of our favorite features are back and in full force in Battlefield 6. Destruction is back and better than ever. Tactical destruction, meaning that destruction is now strategic and reliable, allowing players to use it deliberately in combat. Rubble forms in predictable ways, enabling players to learn how to master how destruction affects cover and movement. There's consistent breakability as well, meaning that everything that should break will break in this game. Multi-phase map design, so things will start out intact, go partially destroyed, and then fully destroyed as well. This will ensure that gameplay remains balanced even as environments change drastically. You can also take cover in the rubble, so you can use it to your advantage when you're fighting in this game. Shrapnel will also cause damage to your characters, and flying debris can even cause lethal damage, adding realism and danger to explosive combat. These features are just some of the few that I saw out of the reveal trailer that I think are going to make Battlefield 6 one of the best in the series. I'm definitely looking to get hands-on with the beta coming up soon, and let me know by commenting below what features that you're looking forward to when this game releases on October 10th. If you like what you saw today, like and subscribe to the channel and look forward to more content. Thanks for watching.